Yo everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered. Just changed a few things quickly, put the Dragon Quest shield on and Havel's ring. It's having a little bit of network problems, but it's maybe fine now. Anywho, we are coming through this hole that was kindly opened to us by the blacksmith. And I hate this area because wheel skeletons. Yep, they're back. I say they're back. We're back down at the bottom of the catacombs place where we first saw these guys. So, yeah. So it was a fun thing. I just realized as well, just all the dead bodies and stuff were on. Oh god, there's a second one. And I missed. Thankfully, I have lots of health. Which makes this bit a lot easier. I could just try and run for it. Well, that didn't work. Running doesn't always work either, because these guys are quick. But if you can make it this far, you're pretty much good. I kind of give up. Plus, they don't have a straight path, so they don't typically do the wheel motion. But this is where we fought Pinwheel. That crazy guy. We continued to head up to I can't remember the name of this place now. Tomb of the Giants, I think? Yes. So having a skull lantern is super handy here. Because, you know, light. Also, I didn't think I checked much of this area last time. So I want to just make sure I did. Because I saw an item that I didn't grab. You might need to drop down to get it. As in drop down from above. As opposed to dropping down from below. Yeah. There's an item yonder. I think it's just, I can't remember. I'm not going to go grab it. It's unlikely something I'll want to use. But yeah, this is the catacombs. Having a light source is super handy. Because, as you can see, everything is pretty dark without. Tomb of the Giants. Oh. And there's just, you know, floating eyes and skeletons. No big deal. They do have a lot of health, so thankfully I have a weapon that does a lot of damage. This place is kind of neat. Many consider it... Oh, I'm sliding. Okay. Many consider it to be... Oh, I forgot this isn't actually a shield. I can't block with this. I can try to block. Doesn't normally work. Glug. Village corpse. Most people seem to agree that this is where you can see Lost City of Izalith. It's neat. This is typically the last area you should do, or I don't want to use the word hardest, but this is the area you should do once you're fully geared, leveled. I don't know. In lists that like people say suggest what levels you should be at, or whatever, this is always the area with the highest level. So take that as you will. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the hardest, but it's definitely one of the trickiest places in the game. The lack of light is definitely a big factor to that, because, you know. Another thing you could use is the Sunlight Maggot. That works just as well, but it looks silly. and it ruins Chaz cosplay, so we are not gonna go with that. Plus, you know, I kind of like the idea of having to hold up a lantern. Has been a long time since I've done this. Oh, hi. I'll talk to you in a minute. I won't go this way first. Because... Oh. Okay, this is not where I thought it was. Oops. I'm mistaken on where I was. Let's go and deal with these archers before getting shot. Thankfully they don't do too much damage. I'm going to die. Just hug the wall. Glug. Okay. Giant ass arrow sticking out. They're just like sticking right through me. Okay. No to you. That arrow is obscenely large. I've like completely forgotten this area. Let me grab this. Have some fire! They didn't like that. How about you? Also have fire! He didn't like that either. There was a thing we could grab here. Oh, that was scary. Oh, still scary. Okay, so we can't go back up. Glug. And climb up we go. We probably have to come back down here anyways, but I like to be thorough. Most of the time. Unless it's, you know, something that I deem too much effort. I don't bother. If we go around here, we can get some neat items. There's like so much of this area that I've completely forgotten. Eye of Death. They're the items you need for Nito's Covenant. And before you're wondering, no, you can't join the Covenant, then attack Nito in order to get his Lord Soul that way. It sadly doesn't work. He'll just be like, no! And that's about it. Okay, so there's that. And we're back at the start. Yay. I feel like there used to be a bonfire here, but that might be... I know they've... Oh, what have I done? Oh. Oh. Okay, it's just a shortcut to this area. Whew. Much panic was had. I can't remember. I know they added the one bonfire to the catacombs. I'm wondering maybe they've removed a bonfire from there to make up for it, which I'm honestly okay with. I can't remember if there was one, so who knows? Who really cares, I guess. Okay, so there's a lot of skeleton men here. Fire! It's a shame this fire doesn't last long, slash keep this area well lit. Can I get you? No, okay, how about one of these? Oh, there were two of you. Oh, there's more. love how heavy this weapon is. Oh, I thought that was like a bug thing. An actual bug, not a game bug. Right, Titanite, Crystal Lizard, or one of the soul drop thingy doodles. Soul Brave Warrior. Lots of bones. Large Divine Ember. Sweet. That'll actually come in handy. Up we go. And let's see. Thinking on where else I haven't checked out just yet. Out of the way. Ah, there's the bonfire. But how does one get... Oh, there's a ladder here. Cool. I know this bonfire is here. I just thought there was a bonfire not far after Pinwheel. Ah, I'm so close to leveling up. Oh well. This is not a bonfire, a bad bonfire to fully kindle. I mean, I've got a load of humanity. So, why not? Also, I kind of love the idea of just char carrying around this skull like that. It's kind of funny. This Halloween. 'Tis a nice view of the Lost City. Kindle. And once again, it kind of makes me wish I could have explored more of those areas. Ah, well. Had they done that, though, this game would probably take like 10 years to complete. Though I do find it weird that you're this far, close to some lava or magma, whichever one it is, and it's so dark in here. But, you know, I have no concept of stuff. Science? Sure. Yo.
Dave, you look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
No.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first. But, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
I trust you. Let's have a look down this hole. Look, there is treasure. Thanks for the push.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
That's Patches. We could have met him earlier, but we didn't. Oh yeah, that's right. That's another neat thing about the skull lanterns. You see those blue lights? They'll only appear when you have the lantern out, and they'll hang around a bit, which is kind of neat. Solar powered night, skull lantern, solar powered night. We have... Hi there.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done? You're no... Thank good, please be...
So here's the cleric from earlier, or the maiden, or whatever you'd call her. These guys have miracles, but Cha has a miracle of her own. It's called Black Knight Greatsword.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain that both... Thank you.
So we kind of did the next stage of her quest. I don't think there was a bit that we missed, but there might have been. But her quest is kind of forgiving, that so long as you do this bit, you can... Well, it's fine still. The next stage gets a bit fuzzy. As in the ordering you do stuff, and causes a lot of changes in the outcome. Oh, these things are hilarious. They're just piles of bones. Literally. Thankfully, I'm so happy with the Black Knight Greatsword. It is able to just remove obstacles with a couple of swings. See one up ahead. Oh, miss. They can actually do a decent amount of damage, mind, as well, so don't underestimate these guys. Ow. It's so weird to have so much health. But we've found a ladder. So let's climb back up. And illusionary wall. I believe. Oh yeah, it's not far from where we started. I mean, there's the bonfire. So if we just take a couple of steps. Howdy.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Sure.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes... who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Hey?
Patches is a bit of a dick. But, you know.
I did you wrong. These... you know...
I don't fancy fighting him. I'm just going to drop down and warp. I wonder if I go to Filing Shrine now, things will happen. Well, what things should happen, I should say. Because, let's see. We can go... Subfarmed. Here he hasn't moved. Maybe he won't move. Patches will move to like this area at some point. I believe it's been so long since I've done anything with Patches that I can't quite remember. But he will come to Filing Shrine, and he's a vendor for a bit. Let's talk to you for a bit.
I am pleased. Is it something?
Talk.
Beings who possess these souls have outlived
So you have nothing new to actually say. Note that there's a chest here. If you somehow lose a key item, an important item that is vital to the quest or progression or whatever, it'll end up in that chest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I lose.
Okay. So there's one thing I want to see before continuing. I don't know if I still need to advance a bit more, but I might as well get some of her questline story arc, whatever you want to call it, done. And we might be able to do a tiny bit more with it. Which requires us to... Yes! After all this, she now comes up to here.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Reah of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again. Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that was so. May we discuss miracles then?
So we can learn Gesture, Prayer, purchase a few items, Divine Blessings, Miracles, Talisman. Neat stuff. Stuff I won't use. The only miracle Char believes in is fire.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Hatches and turned into hollows. My prayers did them no good. It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all along, and thus made the decision to abandon me. I can hardly blame him now. Vince and Nico were fooled. It is my perhaps, and thus I can. Then be safe.
I will.
Farewell, Reah Nox.
So she seems safe here. However, she isn't. If we were to defeat two bosses, like two main bosses now, there's a list of certain bosses that count, that determines progression in a way. And I think it's two bosses you need to do. A certain amount of bosses. If we let enough time pass and come back here, she will be dead. Her body would be found here with her item set, having been killed. And if we were to kill her now, we would get her item set and all that stuff. We would also get a necklace that you can only get from killing her. However, if we come here, the necklace won't be with her. Meaning that whoever killed it took the necklace. And basically, after that point, if we were to kill this guy, her companion, he would have the necklace.
Oh, I'm sometime.
So in order to save her...
No. This can't be. It can't end like this.
It's why you typically get the messages around here about death and whatnot. And it also kind of makes sense if you stop and think about it. This is a paladin, cleric type person. And not far from here is a stash of things that let you invade, talismans, and all sorts of stuff that we got earlier in the game. So great! We've saved her, right? Not quite. There are no happy endings in Dark Souls. If we were to buy all of her miracles, and buy everything from her, she will then disappear. Then, later on, if we went to the prison area in the Duke's Archives, you would find one of these slug guys, not slug guys, what do you call them? The squid head people. Ooh! Sorry about that.
Oh, hello there. Oh, please, as always.
Cool.
Goodbye then. Be safe. Don't you dare.
Didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to upset him. If you go to one of those areas, you'll find a new one that's crying that won't respawn when you kill it. And that one also has the necklace, showing that at some point one of Sif's I can't remember what they're called, the guys with the 6 eyes outfit, whatever, they came and kidnapped her and turned her into one of those creatures. So really, like this guy, in order to save her, you just end the quest here. That is essentially it. Almost the same with Big Hat Logan as well. Because if you were to buy all the sorceries from him, you will later find that he too has gone hollow. Either way, let us continue onwards. Are you still here?
Oh, did you wrong?
Okay. So let's just, you know, say hello to this guy. Unlike the others, he has no glowing eyes. It's kind of hard to see. Ow! And there's a lot more ferocious than the others. Well then. That guy, you know, needed to pay more attention, I suppose. But let's not worry about that and continue on to the fog door. Dun dun dun. Till next time, everybody. Bye. Ma. 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 So need to make a mod that makes that sound every time you pull it out. Ma. Ma. Ma.